Previously on the inventory.
Listen, Airwaves, we're the only ones who know about the Bronies receiving our broadcast signal and messaging us.
Listen, maybe we should tell the others about this. Keeping this in the dark is only going to hurt us in the end.
How could you keep such a scoop like that a secret?
It was only a matter of time before this would have gotten out to the rest of Equestria. So what are we going to do about it now?
Alright, well, I guess it's my turn to come clean as well. Equestria deserves to hear the truth.
Quite the secret you've been keeping from us, Mr. Waves. Airwaves. He is here with us today to reveal the eerie and bizarre truth of the Bronies. KPNY has been researching the society of these monsters who are apparently obsessed with our culture.
You spread fear and panic and try to peg these people as something to be feared? Well, I won't have it! What business do I have doing something like this? But as Celestia is my witness, I've already got my hoof in the door, and I have no interest in just sitting back and allowing the truth about these talented people be sullied like this. You're a real piece of work, you know that?
I'm a reporter, Airwaves. I give the masses the story they want.
You're not the reporter I thought you were. I'm going to find that truth. The real truth.
Keep looking. I'm sure you'll find that truth you're looking for. Personally, I hope you find it.
I'm going to inform every pony the truth about the Bronies, and I'm going to need all your help. You guys give me the strength to do this because you're all my friends.
And now for the continuation of the inventory on KPNY.
I won't believe the wide range of letters you've used since that interview.
Well, after that crazy learn from the Brony study you pulled, it was only a matter of time before.
Hi guys.
Sound effects? What are you doing in the recording booth? And why are you wearing those...
Are those my socks?
Oh yeah, I guess apparently they're a huge trend now. I just had to try them on. I have to say, these are simply divine.
Take those off right now or I swear to Celestia.
But they're comfy. My hooves have never felt so snug. Come on, Airwaves, try them. They feel great.
Well, you better not.
Yeah, sorry. I know better than to get involved in this.
Oh, better yet. Here, I'll pose like this on the table. Now, Airwaves, draw me like one of your mares in the Wonderbolts calendar.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to count to 3, and if those socks aren't off by the time I'm done, I'm going to take your record collection and give them to those fillies who are running around calling themselves the Cutie Mark Crusaders. I'm sure they'll find some creative uses for them. Maybe they'll find their cutie marks in frisbee golf.
You wouldn't dare.
Wouldn't I?
Well, it looks like, I guess I should be prepping for the show, huh? I'll just, put these back where I found them.
Even after all this time, he still finds new ways to irritate me. Still, I have to admit, he's good at keeping the tension down. And just what are you smiling about?
Sorry, I just don't remember the last time I actually smiled like this.
Well, next time Pinkie Pie starts a flash mob, feel free to hop in. But for now, showtime!
Right. Hello, every pony, and welcome to the inventory on KPNY Radio, Ponyville's radio. And just remember that if you aren't listening to KPNY Radio, then you're probably just not listening to the radio.
Well, in all technicality.
Sound effects, if you mention how our show is being broadcast beyond Ponyville, I'm going to sock you.
Really? Socks? You mean you're going to... Oh, wait, you're not talking about those kind of socks, are you? I'm shutting up now.
Now then, before we continue with our show, I have an important update that I have to bring to your attention. For those of you who missed it, I recently took part in an enlightening interview on KPNY News. In light of this interview, I have the responsibility to fill you in on what's been happening and to share my thoughts on the matter. As dutiful listeners to this show know that we here at the Inventory are dedicated to sharing the knowledge of the Bronies, a society of humans that have become obsessed over equestrian culture, and we have done so by admiring their art, listening to their music, reading their literature, and talking to them personally. Yes, you heard me right. For quite some time now, we here at the inventory have been in actual contact with these bronies. They have the ability to communicate with us, and we have the means to communicate back. Now, some ponies might try to classify us as traitors, those who are guilty of treason. Now, they may also try to tell you that some of these bronies are dangerous monsters watching our every move. Now, I can't tell you who to believe or who not to believe. All I can do is ask. Ask that you educate yourselves about these humans by looking at or listening to their works that they have created about us. It is my hope that you start to understand that they watch us, not with malicious intent that some will claim, but with love. My name is Airwaves. I have been an announcer at Cloudsdale Circuit and until recently, a resident carrot farmer of Ponyville. But now I'm a spokespony, and I speak on behalf of the bronies who have dared to explore the world around them and that of another. And so that we here at the inventory will dare to do the same. We will spread this newfound culture with you. For it is my dream, nay, our dream, that our two worlds will find harmony. So from me and the entire cast and crew of the inventory, we would like to not only thank our listeners who have stayed on this journey with us, but also for the very first time, I would like to officially welcome the bronies, who are listening in to this very broadcast along with us on their internet. We are the inventory, and we're not going anywhere. So in regards to this unprecedented chain of events, we bring you today a very special report on a very special brony. A brony whose fondness of our world and culture has driven him to incorporate it into his own. So to present this fascinating musical artist, I bring you, once again, our very own sound effects.
Thank you, Airwaves, and might I just comment on your amazing speech right there. Very heartfelt. And I would also like to personally extend a thank you from the Academy. Ow, my muscle. Okay, I'll be good.
So tell me, sound effects, what is this musical talent that you brought for us today?
Well, today, I bring you an artist that goes by the name of Skybolts. Now, what really drew my attention in regards to this artist, as opposed to some of the others that we have brought forward, is the fact that he specializes in ponifications.
Dear Celestia, not that word again. What do you mean by ponifications?
Well, most of the songs he writes are either covers of songs written by other Brony musicians or reworkings of pre-existing human songs written with pony lyrics.
He rewrites human songs to make them pony-related. I find that rather odd.
Well, maybe the original songs just weren't as good to begin with.
Sound effects? Behave.
What? It makes sense.
Alright then I take you prepared some samples of Skybolts bonifications.
You know it.
And you gave them to Curtain Call, right?
Well, yeah, what do you take me for?
I take you for you.
I take offense to that.
Just play the clip.
You got it. Hit it, Cece!
That's not my name, you know.
Let's spin this!
You're still needed for right here. Cause though I can't be with you, you know I love you and want to see you smile again. If I could see you face to face, I'd hold you in a tight embrace. Cause though I can't be with you, know I love you and want to see you smile again.
Well, that was certainly different.
I know, right? Pretty awesome.
Yes. Well, let's get this started. So what is this first song that you've brought to us?
The song we just heard was called Apple to Apple. It's about one of Ponyville's residents by the name of Applejack who resides at Sweet Apple Acres and her connection to her parents who have passed away.
Well, that's rather dark.
Well, so is the original song in which it was based upon. The original song is called Little Talks by a human band named Of Monsters and Men, which is about a widowed old woman remembering her husband.
Wow, but the song sounded so upbeat.
Which I believe to be one of its strengths. It's sad, but at the same time it leaves you with the feeling of hope and passion. It brings a tear to my eye, really.
Wow, sound effects. It's hard to imagine you breaking down in tears. I had no idea you were such a softie.
Yeah. The song reminds me of when I lost my father at an early age. I can really sympathize with AJ while listening to this.
I'm sorry to hear. Wait a minute. I saw you together with your father at Sugar Cube Corner just last week.
As I'm sure the other ponies can relate to it, just the same. Hearing Applejack doubt herself and having her father speak to her from beyond is a very powerful image, backed up by an equally powerful brass sound that goes well with this catchy beat.
It really is a multifaceted song. The kind that you can just listen to 100 times over and still find something to enjoy. What's next?
The next piece is a shipping song called As Shadow Loves the Night.
With that name, I'm sure Hardcover would enjoy that.
Yeah, I bet he would too. This particular song was written as a love song between King Sombra and Nightmare Moon.
Excuse me, what?
Now, don't jump to conclusions, but this song is still beautifully written and heartfelt. Have a listen.
With you here, it's crystal clear. Only you I adore. Come into the moonlit night. Let your shadowed mind be lifted. Come into the moonlit night.
There's always a place for you. Finally, the time is right. Together, all is much more vivid.
That was actually very beautiful. Far be it from me to interfere with true evil love. So, what is the original Human song which it's based on about?
It is based on a song called I See the Light from a human musical by the name of Tangled. The romantic atmosphere from the original is still maintained despite the rather bizarre choice of ponies it focuses on.
Wait a minute. I have to ask, how do you know about these original Human songs?
I've done some research.
What kind of research?
Well, I sort of have a pen pal.
What do you mean by pen pal?
Well, how else would you suppose that I would research their culture?
So you've become a pen pal with a Brony? Just tell me now, how exactly have we been sending messages back and forth?
We keep in contact over Ponyhoof.
Ponyhoof? Is that some new service from the Equestrian Postal Service?
Gosh, get with the times, airwaves. It's a way to keep in touch with other ponies through the infonet. The humans apparently have something just like it. And somehow, I tapped into it.
Well, excuse me for doing things the old-fashioned way. Anyway, I've already noticed that Skybolts seems to have a fondness for duets.
As have I. Not only does As Shadow Loves the Night contain two extremely phenomenal singers, but Apple to Apple also comes as both a singles version and a duet. In both duets, Skybolt sings alongside a talented singer whose individual works will also be available to our listeners.
I know I'm already hooked, but don't go away, as we will have some more music to keep you company during the break. And when we return, we'll listen to some more of Skybolt's wonderful work.
Hold up, airwaves. Since we're on the topic of telling the truth, I have to say it. All the music that's being played during the commercial break has been all Brony music since the beginning as well.
What, really? I just thought you had some obscure music in your really weird record collection.
Hey, the Aluminum Manticore is a great band. They just haven't broken out from the roots in Van Hoover yet.
Right. So we'll be right back after the break. Enjoy the music, folks.
And now a brief word from our sponsors.
Need to clean your dishes on a microscopic level? How about a bass cannon to release a powerful shockwave? Or a phone you need for no reason? Then come on down to Vinyl's Web Emporium, where the bass is set to 11, located just off the block from Sugar Cube Corner.
Impress all of your friends with your refined taste and delicate ear as you perform the latest classical piece at your next garden party. Octavius Strings and Things. Bring an extra chord of class. Located just off the block from Sugar Cube Corner.
This is your local news at KPNY, and I'm your local correspondent, Press Release. Newsflash! Recent explosion located off the block of Sugar Cube Corner rocks Ponyville. Local businesses owned by 2 musician proprietors destroyed due to differences in taste in music. Also, is New Age music corrupting your foals? Details at 11. I'm Press Release.
Hello, every pony, and welcome back to the inventory on KPNY Radio, Ponyville's radio. And just remember, every pony, that if you're not listening to KPNY Radio, then you're probably not listening to the radio.
Unless you're outside Ponyville.
Oh, please, not you too. I should really hit you later. Anyway, for those of you just tuning in, Sound Effects and I have been listening to a pony-inspired musician by the name of Skybolts. We were just about to listen to another track by the name of... what was it again, Sound Effects?
The next song is called Hey There Fluttershy, and it's based off of the human song Hey There Delilah by the Plain White Tees.
Hit it.
Hey there, Fluttershy, how's it been down in Ponyville? You feel oh so far away, but girl, tonight once again I'll think of you. Canterlot's nothing without you, I swear it's true. Hey there, Fluttershy, I still recall when I first saw you on the other side of class.
So, what else can you tell us about this song, Sound Effects?
The lyrics are written as a love letter from a full-hood friend to Fluttershy.
Oh, well, that's just downright adorable.
Yeah, it really is.
Sound Effects, are you okay?
Yeah, it really is.
Sound Effects!
Huh? What?
Sound Effects, do you have a crush on Fluttershy?
What? No, never. Those choir girls aren't really my type.
Then why did
I
you...
have a crush on this song.
You never fail to amaze me, Sound Effects.
Yeah, I know. I'm just that awesome. But enough about me. Let's get back to this song. As you can tell, it's a very peaceful song. The kind you can just lay back and dream about your younger, better days. Actually, now that I think about it, nostalgia is a good word to describe all of Skybolts' music. By taking old, well-loved, or memorable songs, or at least I presume they are to be to the humans. Anyway, by taking these songs and giving them whole new life, it really helps one to respect what has happened and what is to come. And I think that makes Skybolts' music very approachable and definitely worth a hear.
Very well put, Sound Effects. And you didn't even have to write it on your hoof this time.
Hey.
And I, of course, encourage all of our listeners to pick up Skybolts' complete collection at our station and to tune in to KPNY periodically to hear this and more of this wonderful Brony's works. That's about all the time we have for today. Make sure to tune in next time where we look at another talented Brony. Until next time, every... buddy? Body? I'm still slightly confused by that.
Yeah, what's up with that? Calling themselves bodies. Kind of morbid. Doesn't every human sound better?
Alright then, every human.
Every Brony, possibly?
To all you humans listening in to this broadcast from your world, Sound Effects has linked up his QED to your equivalent of our equestrian infonet called the
Actually, Airwaves, you can just call it the Internet. You don't need to compare it.
I was just getting to that. Well, Sound Effects has set up a special site where you can send us stories, artwork, and music that you would like us to cover. So from all of us ponies here at KPNY, we thank you all for listening. This is Airwaves.
And the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Sound Effects signing off.
Yes. Good night, Equestria, and good night, Earth.
Well, I guess that's a wrap. If the witch hunts are coming, they're gonna start now.
Yeah, no kidding. I still couldn't grasp the concept that I was talking to humans from another world. Do you think we're not where our head sound effects?
Beats me. I'm having fun and that's good enough for me. No use in worrying about what you can't control, right? Whatever will be, will be. Those are the words I live by.
I can't tell if you're deep or just careless.
It's possible I'm also carelessly deep, but does it really matter?
I guess not.
Alright, now, if you'll excuse me.
Where are you going?
Cece's got a scarf collection. I think I may be onto something.
Don't you think it'd be a smarter idea to buy your own scarves?
Nah, is K. Plus, think about it. Scarves and socks. It'll be a huge hit. Besides, don't you worry about me. All in the name of high fashion.
If you say so. Oh, by the way, Cover Story and I are having some lunch later. You want in?
Yeah, sure. We can all go to Sugar Cube Corner and celebrate our victories.
It might be too early to call them victories, but hey, it's a good idea nonetheless. I'll go talk to the others about it.
Alrighty, well, I'll see you then. For now, I'm off to Rarity's Boutique to pitch my new fashion show idea.
It's funny. Everything still feels so normal.
Well, how about this one, Fairy Tale?
Princess Celestia swims in a pool of pudding. Hardcover, why do you insist
Oh, hey, just the ponies I was looking for. Sound Effects Cover Story and myself are heading to Sugar Cube Corner for some well-deserved lunch. You two interested?
No thanks, not right now.
I'm quite alright. Hardcover and myself has some diligent research to catch up on. Your little speech has given us the inspiration of sorts to really see this through.
Yeah, besides, we won't be too long. We'll catch up with you later. Ooh, maybe for a milkshake.
All right. We'll be waiting for you there.
So, hardcover? What's this one about?
Seriously? Well, alright. You see, Princess Luna accidentally orders 1,000 cases of bananas, and Celestia can't figure out what to do with them. So she decides to fill the royal Canterlot pool with pudding and invites everyone in the kingdom, who are all informed to bring their own spoons. Things go wrong, however, when it is discovered that bananas give Twilight this unique allergy that causes her to randomly break out into song and dance.
Perhaps. Although I cannot recognize the validity of the humor. The characters seem rather one-sided, and although I do appreciate the non sequitur, it leaves much to be desired in terms of creativity. Don't you have something that's a little more engaging?
Engaging, huh? Well, how about this one?
Oh no, what's this? Daring Do and the Griffin Scepter. An adventure story? Well, I am a huge fan of Daring Do. Have you read it?
Oh yeah, I did. I enjoyed it too. The characterization was really believable, and the action moments had me on the edge of my seat.
I think I'll peruse it when I have more allotted time. For now, I think I should stick to something simple. Would you perhaps have any stories about Spitfire, maybe?
I think I have just the thing for you.
I would appreciate it. After all that has happened, I think I need a way to unwind.
Well, I can't guarantee that this story will lower your blood pressure, but knock yourself out. In the meantime, I've had my eye on this huge story about this post-apocalyptic Equestria.
Sounds fascinating. The future can be rather scary at times. No pony truly knows what it will bring.
Makes sense. No pony or human, mind you, knows who's the one writing the story.
Or what the next chapter will bring.